We won. We won. Thank you very much, everybody. What a good feeling. We like winning, don't we? Huh? We're going to make our country greater than ever before. Hello, Washington, and hello, America. We're all over America. With your help, we will restore America's promise and we will rebuild the nation that we all love so much. We are one people, one family, and one glorious nation under God. We will never give in. We will never give up. We will never back down, and we will never, ever, ever, ever surrender. We will fight, 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 and we will win, win, win. And we will make America great again.
It is Inauguration Day in the United States, the start of Trump 2.0. Donald J. Trump is all set to take oath as the 47th President of the United States, and J.D. Vance will be the 50th Vice President of America. The swearing-in will begin in a few hours from now. The biggest names are in attendance in Washington, D.C. to witness this ceremony. From world leaders, billionaires, big tech CEOs, goes without saying that a lot of pomp and show will be on display. The ceremony will be held indoors due to a harsh cold weather prediction. The ceremony will take place inside the US Capitol Rotunda, which is the circular central space below the dome of the Capitol, the same place where rioters wreaked havoc, seeking to overturn Joe Biden's victory in the 2020 election. Trump's return to power after 4 years has been looked at with keen anticipation across the world. At home, Donald Trump has staged a political comeback for the ages. He's only the second president in US history to have served a non-successive term as president, a non-successive second term. The other leader being Grover Cleveland back in the 1880s and the 1890s. For the world, Trump returns as US president on a much stronger footing with a thumping majority. Both House of Representatives and the Senate are controlled by his party, which is the Republicans. More administrative experience than when he first became president in 2017. And a new team to put his plan to make America great again, or MAGA as they say, in action. So what to expect from Trump 2.0? Hello and welcome, I'm Shubham Chohan. Let's get started. Now, there's been a lot of chatter in the run-up to Inauguration Day on what the Trump administration could do and what to really expect. First, let's take you through all that has happened in the last 48 hours. The inaugural event started on Saturday with a reception and fireworks display at the Trump National Golf Club in Virginia. On Sunday, there was a candlelight dinner at the National Building Museum in Washington, D.C. The guest list included the likes of Elon Musk and Reliance Industries chairman Mukesh Ambani and his wife Neeta Ambani. Trump expressed his gratitude to the gathering. He remarked that it was a day when their nation was saved and marked the beginning of making America great again. Then there was a grand victory rally at the Capital One Arena in Washington, D.C. Thousands of Trump supporters were in attendance for what looked like a campaign rally, celebrating his return to the White House once again. Such a rally is unusual, which is a break basically from tradition for a president-elect to host such a rally where he spells out his agenda for the next 4 years on the eve of inauguration. But again, that is Donald Trump for you. In his speech, Trump touched upon a number of aspects, from how he defeated the Democrats to the TikTok ban, immigration, and even releasing classified documents related to the assassination of former President John F. Kennedy in 1963, Senator Robert Kennedy, and civil rights leader Martin Luther King Jr. Trump was clear that his administration means business.
A catastrophic border crisis. Nobody can believe they let people in. They have an open border policy. Do you think that makes sense? Open borders. Anybody wants to. Jails, prisons, mental institutions, gangs being emptied right through that ugly open border. A government that cannot care for its citizens in a time of emergency. Look at what's happening in Los Angeles. Look at what's happening in North Carolina. They've treated them so badly. In a planet on the brink of World War III. It's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. But starting tomorrow, I will act with historic speed and strength and fix every single crisis facing our country. We have to do it. We're not going to have a country now. Before even taking office, you are already seeing results that nobody expected to see. Everyone is calling it I don't want to say this, it's too braggadocious, but we'll say it anyway, the Trump effect. It's you. You're the effect. Since the election, the stock market has surged and small business optimism has soared a record 41 points to a 39-year high. Bitcoin has shattered one record high after another. The major investment company known as DeMat, the properties, has announced that it will be investing between $20 and $40 billion in the United States, and SoftBank, another great company, has pledged between 100 and $200 billion. These are all investments that are only being made because of the fact that we won the election. Going to create jobs for hundreds of thousands, even millions of Americans. Today I spoke with Tim Cook of Apple. He said they're going to make a massive investment in the United States because of our big election win. And as of today, TikTok is back. So, I did a little TikTok thing. We have a guy, TikTok Jack. He's a young kid, like 21 years old. And we hired this guy, and I went on TikTok. Can you believe what I'll do to win an election? And we went on TikTok, and Republicans have never won the young vote, the youth vote. They win a lot of votes, but they never won the youth vote. We won the youth vote by 36 points. So I like TikTok. I like it. I like it.
Also making an appearance at the rally was billionaire and Tesla CEO Elon Musk. Musk made a brief appearance with his son X, celebrating Donald Trump's victory. So what to expect from Trump 2.0? Several experts describe it in only one word: disruptions. Trump has made it clear repeatedly that his administration will waste little time, and that some big bang decisions could be taken from the get-go. Donald Trump is expected to sign more than 100 executive actions on Monday. This would include executive orders which are legally binding and other presidential directives like proclamations which are usually not binding. The orders are expected to cover a range of issues: mass deportations, where Trump has promised to launch the largest deportation program in American history starting from day one. As per some reports, he is expected to declare a national border emergency and order the military to help secure the southern border. Experts say Trump's promise to deport millions of illegal immigrants will face logistical hurdles and potentially cost tens or hundreds of billions of dollars. Then there is pardoning the Jan 6 US Capitol attack defendants. More than 1,500 individuals were arrested in relation to this event. At least 600 were charged with assaulting or impeding federal officers. Then there are other plans like boosting oil and gas production, forming the Department of Government Efficiency or DOGE, which will be led by Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy, directing the military to create an Iron Dome missile defense shield. And in fact, Trump has also said that he will repeal all foolish and radical executive orders, that is what he has called it, of the outgoing Biden administration. His supporters are excited to see what's in store. As per one study, 60% of Americans are optimistic about the next 4 years of Trump's presidency. When Biden took over, that number was at 58%. And in the first Trump administration, it was 56%. On the foreign policy front, there are multiple aspects to look out for. Some reports suggest that Trump is keen on reaching out to Chinese President Xi Jinping to plan an early trip to Beijing. Trump has also expressed interest in visiting India as early as April. There's no official word on that at the moment. At the inauguration, notably, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi will not be present. New Delhi instead will be represented by Foreign Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar. Now, moving on to the wars, Trump was clear that under his presidency, he does not want war around the world. He has even claimed credit for the recent Israel-Hamas ceasefire agreement, the first phase of which is currently underway. Now, how the subsequent negotiations take place will be an important aspect to watch out for. Meanwhile, in Kiev, the Russia-Ukraine war is at a deadlock. US under Joe Biden supported Kiev with billions of dollars in aid. That certainly is expected to change soon enough under Donald Trump. Elsewhere, Trump has promised 10% tariffs on all imports, 25% on Canadian and Mexican goods, and 60% on things coming from China. He has said in the past that he will begin signing executive orders to that effect on day one. Now, these tariffs could likely make consumer goods more expensive and also fuel inflation. Experts say retaliatory tariffs by some countries could then make things worse. Lastly, there are other items on Trump's agenda too, something that he has been pretty vocal about. In recent days, Trump has repeatedly pushed the idea that he will take over Greenland from Denmark, reclaim the Panama Canal after the US returned it to the Panama government decades ago, and even make Canada the 51st state of the United States. Trump said in the past that gaining control of Greenland and the Panama Canal militarily is on the table, while saying that he will exert economic force to pressure Canada to join the United States. So as the United States gears up for a new president, a shift from a Democrat to a hardcore Republican, expect a lot of disruptions, Donald Trump style. That's all we have for this report. Do like and share this video, comment and let us know what your views are. And of course, subscribe to NW News English on YouTube for more such videos. Thanks for watching.
Stay ahead with our cutting-edge news app. Instantly access the latest shorts in just 1 minute and breaking news in just 50 words. Download now for a smarter, faster news experience.